show you this. So I keep forgetting the deck out here. This is of our ambient light rejection 9 outside, and it's actually I'm using my Sony projector right here. This is my Sony VPL X. I think it's the X1000. This projector is only at 1,000 lumens, and we're sitting back somewhere between 13 feet. So I'm going to show you the image that we're getting outside at 13 feet back, 13 feet and some change on a projector that is only at 1100 lumens. Back behind that is my projector 43, and you'll get a chance to see what this technology looks like outside. I'm like, why am I going in the backyard when I got a deck? So let's go outside and then show you the image we're pulling up at 1,000 lumens. This is outside on 1,000 lumens. Here's my measuring tape. There's the projector right there. We are at 13 feet and some change. There's the model number of the projector in case you want to check it out. And keep in mind, this is only 1,000 lumens. That's it. Now, if I were to hit this with the 43, it would look like a TV. This is a minimum test that we can test a screen on outside. Has to be done. I just want to talk about these are real ambient light projection tests. This is how you're supposed to be testing your product. Not in a ambient light controlled environment. This is how this is why 8s can pull images up outside, because this is how an 8 is tested. 8s have to be able to perform outside on projectors of 1,000 lumens. I keep saying 1,100, but that projector is actually 1,000 lumens. This will make a difference. 1,000 lumens, 1,100 lumens. Look at this. Now that's the screen outside. Here's the technology, because keep in mind, in my living room, I have it on ultra short throw, and I have it on 126-inch inside the house. And that's hooked up to my PS4. This is what I'm talking about by real ambient light rejection tests. If we can have a projector, a screen, pull up an image outside on only 1,000 lumens, inside is a cakewalk. This is easy. These are the tests that other people don't want to go near, because the screen would wash out under 1,000 lumens outside. And you can see something in the morning time. There you go. So you can all see this live from top to bottom. Now come this summer, you're going to get a chance to see that 300-inch screen I'm putting in the back. I decided I'm not going to do 240. I'm going to do around 350. That's my neighbor right there. Thousand lumens right there. Now next, I'm going to hook up the 43. We're going to hook that up next. So let me go get my stuff. So we're going to do the 43 next. So what I got set up for next year, we're going to put up 300-inch screen, and I got speakers going to be lined all along here and here for my movie theater setup. We're going to put a movie theater outside, literally. I got these speakers coming in from this company. We call them stone hedges. They're tall, they're like towers. So we're going to connect them there, there, and there. This whole entire area is going to be lined with speakers. I'm going to have a 200-inch screen from here to here, or maybe a 300-inch, whatever I can fit in the backyard. But we're going to do that with the inflatable. All right, so now we did it on 1,000 lumens, as you can see. Now we're going to hook it up to the 43. See how the 43 looks. 1,000 lumens, 43. All right, so let's get the 43 out. So later on today, probably around 8, we'll do some gaming out here. We'll wire the speakers in, and we'll do some gaming out here. So let's hook up the 43. So I'm going to set you down for a minute, check out the scenery. Get a chance to see the locals. Let's bring up the big 43.
Audio link mode.
All right, so we're hooking up the big 43. Let me get the speakers for this bad boy because it doesn't have sound. So I gotta get the heavies. Going down to get the heavies. Gotta go in the basement and get those bad boys. These are the heavies. So, plans I got for the deck for this summer, we are going to put on the deck. Right now, I stripped everything down to the bare bone. We're going to put in a 200-inch 235.1 here. Over here, we're going to put a 200-inch screen here. I got these, my speakers are coming in soon, so we're going to be setting that up. I got a sound team coming in to wire the speakers in because it has to be done professional. I might get some Bow acoustics or maybe some Eclipse. I might get some of them for the setup. Right? Let me see. Oh, we need to stream. That's what we need to stream. So when I get done, this place is going to look like a concert hall. Spent a lot of money for speakers this year. Hold on. Let me get y'all hooked in real quick. And then we're gonna put in the gaming screen. The gaming screen is coming in this one too. We gotta put that. We're gonna put the gaming screen over there. Now the gaming screen's gonna be wired with speakers in the deck, speaker behind the screen. That's the gaming screen. There we go. That's 4,300 lumens. This is 4,300 lumens. Outside, at around 13 feet back around that price, yeah. So that's 43. So first we did it at 1,000 lumens. Now we did it at 43. 43 is a cakewalk. And here we are outside. Daytime hours. This is how you're supposed to test ambient light rejection gain. You got DMP Supernova, what? Dark Star 9's charging $3,000 a screen, and they can't pull an image up in a hotel room. Now this is on the 43. We already did, if you want to go back and rewind, we already did this on the 1,000 lumen outside. Now we got it on the 43. All right, let's go inside and check out the big screen in the theater room. So here's my screen in the theater room displaying the same image. This is on my Sony short throw. This is what I'm talking about, 100% real ambient light rejection technology. This is the reason why when we test these screens, they have to be done outside. 8s were done the same way. That's why 8 can pull an image up outside when other screens can't do that, because an 8 was tested outside on a 1,000 lumen projector. As I said before, if you can pull an image outside, inside it's a cakewalk. I didn't think about doing the testing, so we're going to do a lot of our testings now here on the deck. But before, when I bring it off the deck, the problem I have here is that the minute I reach this point right here, Wi-Fi goes dead. And that's something else too. I got to come in and have them bring in a better network, because we got to get Wi-Fi signal. Like I said, we're going to be running a lot of screens out there. Now let's put some gaming on here real quick. Let me see, where's the big boy? Bring out the heavy.
Bluetooth mode.
I want to do some Dragon Ball Z or something like that.
Line in.
mind, these screens are designed to activate somewhere in the timeline of, they're not even supposed to be up at the hour. We usually, for a screen's activation time, is somewhere between 4 and 5. We are at, how early we're up in the morning? Hold on for a minute. So I'm at, right now, in the morning, I'm outside at 8:32 in the morning. So this is an odd time we actually fire up a screen. Screens usually, when we do these demonstrations, their time is around between 4 and 5 o'clock is when we activate a screen. A screen will activate. The screen is activating at 8 o'clock in the morning. So we got the ultra short throw on the Sony here. So I was thinking about, I was like, wait a minute, I have a deck out here because I'm thinking I got to drag the screen out to the backyard. There's no freaking power out there. I got to run the peaking cable out there. And so I'm, yo, Einstein, you have a deck right there in the kitchen. Just take the screen out there. So that's what I have it sitting out there. We got the 2 samples out there right now, the test sheets. I'm going to leave them out there because we got rain coming in today. So I'm curious how the screen's going to hold up with the rain. Like I said, the technology is only at around, it's only around 10% done. And then what we'll do is later on, probably around like around 4, we'll bring out the 1500 lumen projector and we'll do the demonstration on that. But that's not bad when you think about it. It's pulling up an image with no problem whatsoever. So it looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that, fantastic. Now, like I said, we got 2 companies right now that are issuing contracts for this new screen. So this is what I mean by when I told you we're in contract negotiations all week long. We're not joking, we're in contract. We got companies that want to embed this technology to a screen. It's pulling up an image outside with no problem whatsoever. Look at this. So keep in mind, outside, you're going to have 10 times more ambient light than you're going to have inside your home. Now, like I said, come this summer, when I set up, I got to get a special projector to do the 235.1. Right now, I'm looking at an Optima, probably ultra short throw laser projector at 7,000 lumens. We're going to get that at 235.1. So the screen size that we're going to have for under the deck, I used to have under the deck 180 inch. The 180 inch was removed. So we're going to put out here, we're going to put a 200 inch 235.1. I got these, like I said, the speaker system that I order. I have a crew coming in that's going to set up the whole entire thing. I have a crew because wires going to be running. I have to put wires underneath all this piping and all this because we're going to have maybe somewhere between 16, 17 sets of speakers out here for testing. So we got 235.1 going to come here. Over here on this side, we're going to put up maybe a 300 inch inflatable screen for the parties, and then we're going to put up whatever. Oh yeah, the arcade screen. So we've got an arcade screen. We're going to put over here maybe with portrait mode. Maybe with some RetroPie. We're gonna hook it up with some of those speakers right there. Not RetroPie, with the gaming system. So that's all gonna be lit up. So this whole entire area, LED lit. So we're gonna need all this for demonstrations. But look at that, that's amazing. So the ALR-9, or ambient light rejection 9, like I said, we did this on 1,000 lumens. Go back and rewind. And we just did this already on 43. Now, I'm probably thinking if you're going to be doing probably about 1,000 lumens on this form of technology, I would suggest you do it probably somewhere in the hours of maybe around, I'd say 6 or 7 if you're using 1,000 lumens. I'm going to come back out here because I have to come out here again, and I have to do this demonstration 4 or 5 times, maybe about 3 or 4 times. As the day starts to set, I got to keep doing it, and we got to do one at night. So right now we're trying to market the technology where we're going to have it at, we're trying to keep everything under the $5,000 mark. That's what we're trying to do. Because right now, Black Diamond for 100 inches is around $5,000 for the screen. Black Diamond does not have this kind of technology. So what we're trying to do is anything from 100 inch to 180 inch, we're trying to keep all those under the $5,000 mark. All right, look at this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is the way it's supposed to be done. Well, wait till you see the gaming screen. The gaming screen, I'm getting 18-inch subs. I'm getting bridgeable Carver amps. This thing is going to be freaking insane when I get done wiring this thing in. The gaming screen is going to be berserk. Like I said, I got a huge setup for the backyard. The backyard is going to be absolutely amazing. But look at this. I can walk. This is how amazing this is when it comes to our technology. I'm walking in and out of the house. As you watch, I'm going inside of the house and outside of the house. Now, like I said, for those of you who want to see the demonstration on the, to start the demonstration first, on the Sony, I think it was the BPL X100, X1000, sorry about that. That is a 1100, sorry, I keep saying 1100. So used to saying 1100. It's a 1000 lumen projector. I'll put the specifications at the bottom. I didn't find out till the last minute. When I bought that projector, literally it was so old, it wasn't even showing up at Projector Central at all, period. And then somebody came in, I guess they must have updated the site and they added it in and found the projector was actually 1000 lumens. So we did 1000 lumens outside, first test at around, it's at 8 o'clock in the morning. We did that around 13 feet back. Second demonstration on 43 at 8 o'clock in the morning. Came up with no problem. Now, like I said, we're going to do a demonstration. We're going to do a white screen and a gray screen. Same demonstration next to our technology. We're going to do the same exact demonstration. This is the reason why when you see me doing demonstrations on a Supreme 8 and people can't figure out why a Supreme 8 is pulling an image outside, is because when we developed the Supreme 8, the test demonstrations on ambient light projection were done all outside. And they were done with a projector of 1000 lumens. Which means if you test your screen on the bare minimum of a projector outside and it can pull an image at 13 feet back and still produce an image off the screen, inside it's a cakewalk. Commercial property is a cakewalk because that screen is used to thrive in 10 times more ambient light. Inside we got the roof, we got the walls, we got everything protecting us from outside elements from ambient light. Out there is no protection. So that's what I'm talking about when I see people showing off a little bit of lighting in their environment. When I see people doing expos and they got a little bit of light in their hotel rooms, I laugh at that. That's not ambient light projection. Taking a screen outside with 1000 lumens and outside with, there's no control. We call ambient light control out there. None. Whatever you get hit with is whatever you get hit with. That's what I'm talking about. That's how it's supposed to be done. That's why 8s can pull images outside. We got it playing here, and we got it playing out there. Whew, I don't know about y'all, man. It's cold as I don't know what here in Philly. That's why I can't wait to set these movie screens outside. Now mind, this is only 43. The projector that I ordered that's coming here this summer is 7,000 lumens. A 7,000 lumen ultra short throw 4K projector I have coming in. No, it's an ultra short throw, it's a short throw. All right, let's come back here. Let's pull out real quick. Let's see, we're going to do inflatable. Now keep in mind, I was going to do the inflate in the backyard, which would have been a pain in the neck because like I said, there's no power out there, so I have to run a cable through. But I got enough room on the deck to do the inflate outside. Now, why I have to do an inflate? Because this is the formula. This is a Supreme 10. I'm sorry, I can't say Supreme 10 because it's not, we don't have a name for it yet. So it's ambient light rejection 10. It's an ambient light rejection 10 screen. Now, this is the inflatable version of it. This is a demo screen or basically a prototype, whichever you want to call it. We have to do a full inflate, which means I have to inflate the screen all the way up to see exactly if the formula expands with the screens as it starts to inflate. We got to reflate, inflate over and over and over again to see how much pressure the screen can take in before they basically crack, which it should do fairly well. It should do fairly well. We've done this over and over again, so this is not a problem. So let's go outside. Let's swap out for the 1000 lumens. I got asthma. I'm really not supposed to be out there in that cold weather like that. You know what asthma does? You know what cold weather does to a person with asthma? But you got to do what you got to do. I love my job. All right. So already we're running through. I'm going to take these off, the heavies. I call these the heavies. I love the heavies. I got to go speaker shopping too. Matter of fact, I got to go pick up some speakers because I got to do a demo.
Audio link mode.
I got to do a demo for the outdoor screen. Probably this summer I got to do a demonstration for it, and I got to order new speakers for the demo. So let's come out. Let's take out the 43. Shutting down the 43. This is the projector right here. This is 1000 lumens right here. This is the test they have to pass on this one. They have to be around 13 feet back to do the test. So we're gonna pull this out. This other one doesn't take any sound. Remove that right there. So let me go over here real quick. I had to show you this. Show me going in and outside the house. That's what I love about this house. I love this house so much. Look at the light that comes in through here, man. I got so much ambient light. I'm probably the very few people who get excited over ambient light in a house. I love this stuff. This gives me a chance to really push the envelope, man. Really give me a challenge. Can't get a challenge out of it, I don't do it. If there's no challenge, if it's too easy, I'm not doing it. Got to get a challenge out of it. There's no point. All right. See, big boy is still flashing green. When he's still flashing green, don't disconnect them, because that's how you damage them. So let's take big boy. I'm going to set you up for a minute over here. Just for a minute. I would have my camera stand out here, but it's a bit windy out here, and I don't feel like having my camera getting smashed. So I'm going to lay you on the dirty table. I got to redo this table anyway for the summer. Let's get this out. All right, especially when it's cold like this. It doesn't take very little time for the projector to cool off because it's cold outside. So we're swapping out for the 1100 lumens right there. Let's get a feed. When we usually fire up these projectors outside, we usually do them around 5 and 4. This is just experimental test to see if the screen is going to pull an image. So we'll come back out again around the regular time that we usually set it up, is around 4 and 5, to see how the screen is going to react. Already, I'm going to show you right there from the door. So here we are at 1,000 lumens. That's it. 1,000 lumens, 13 feet back, and the ambient light rejection 9 is pulling an image at 1,000 lumens. Now, what we do is when we basically have these things set up for outside, the requirement specification for these particular projectors is 3,000 lumens and up. But we need to know what the bare minimum of what it takes for a screen to pull an image outside. And usually it has to be 1,000. Now let's bring this back at, we had a 13 feet. Let's do 10 feet. We'll do 10 feet. I need to do 10 feet. We're going to do 10 feet back. 10 feet. We already did 13, so we're going to do 10 feet back. Let me see if I can pick up this bad boy with one hand, because this is a heavy projector. Ugh. Oh, I think I just disconnected my projector. Yeah, I did. I disconnected it. Took it out. Took out my projector really quick. Or hit the reset and screwed it up. I know some of you are asking, like, where's my stand? I can't have a stand out here because it's windy out here. It'll knock it over. Let's power it back up. While we're waiting for that to power up, let's go inside and check out the screen in here while that's powering up. So, like I said, you know, this is the reason why I can walk through my house when we have 8s, because 8s are designed to pull up anywhere. Whew. It is cold, man. Today is going to be an interesting day. So I want to bundle up a lot today to keep from having any attacks. I got my inhaler here, so I should be good. And then I'm going to drink a lot of tea. This is my lifesaver right here. God is my lifesaver. God is my lifesaver. But this right here, this is my baby. 40. I drink a lot of tea. I tell you, this is a 45 cup percolator. Man, I'm telling you, I get hot tea all day. All day hot tea. So since I'm going to be bouncing in and out between out here and down there, and keep in mind, this idea just came to me for a split second. I was upstairs. I'm thinking, you know what? I don't feel like dragging everything outside, cables and cords outside, and I need something where I can get in and out of the house fast, because like I said, I have breathing issues, so I need to get in and out of the house fast. So I'm looking out the window like, why don't you just set it up on the deck? The deck is right here. It's connected right into the kitchen. Anytime you don't feel good, you can just walk back in and just sit down and just relax and get heated up or whatever. You got your tea over there. Perfect environment to work at. So I'm going to do more outside demonstrations. This is a perfect environment for me to work at because I'm up on the deck, which is fantastic. That's why I love this house so much. All right, projector just fired up. Let's go outside and have a lookie. So we got 10 feet at 1,000 lumens. Let's bring our screen over a little bit. Let me bring it over just a little bit more. 10 feet at 1,000 lumens outside. Let's see what we get. So here we are at 10 feet at 1,000 lumens. So let me show you measuring tape. Let's come all the way back here. See for yourself, 10 feet. 10 feet is supposed to be, when you measure your projector, it's supposed to be right where the lens starts. So it's supposed to be from here to here. Some people put it behind it. You're not supposed to put it behind it. You're supposed to put it where the lumens start and where they end. So that's what we're getting on 1,000 lumens outside. Now keep in mind, it's 1,000 lumens. It's not 1,000 lumens once it leaves the projector, because like I said, the more ambient light you have in the environment, the more lumens you'll lose by the time it makes contact with the screen. So we may have 1,000 lumens here, but by the time it reaches the screen, we could be anywhere in the range of maybe 200 or maybe 100 lumens. Because keep in mind, all this ambient light is going to kill 1,000 lumens extremely fast. And also consider the fact that the screen is dark. This is the kind of stuff you have to prove when it comes to your work. Now, keep in mind, if you were a company, you just watched that demonstration, and you're having a problem with your screen struggling under 30,000 lumens in a fully lit environment on a white screen or gray screen, and you watch that demonstration right there. We're doing a demonstration outside at 8 o'clock in the morning. No ambient light controlled environment, pulling up an image at 10 to 13 feet back on 1,000 lumen projector. Automatic contract. I had somebody text me last night. It was funny. I get these interesting texts. I know where they're coming from. When I get these interesting texts talking about, oh, I think I'm God because I developed this stuff. No, I don't think I'm God. I believe in God, but I don't think I'm God. You know, anybody can do this. It just comes from hard work. That's all. Hard work. You got to work at it. That's all. Some people want to take the easy way. Some people feel better having a high power projector, a poorly lit environment. That's what they wanted, that poorly lit environment. And you tippy toe your demonstrations when you half it, your demonstrations where you don't do real demonstrations, then you're sitting in the dark trying to convince people that your screen are good. When I can sit here, all the lights are on. As you can see, nice and bright environment. This is my home. My home does not look like the Bat Cave or a GameStop, and you can look at my environment and see how beautiful it looks. I don't have to sit here in the dark. And if I want, I can go outside and look at my screen. I'm gonna put up another demonstration on it too. I love this, man. All right, let me see. Let's swap out something real quick. Let me see if we can do a swap out of something on the video. I still got to do, keep in mind, I still got a demonstration set for today we're going to build a screen. One of the kits that we actually have with the free blackout cloth surface, we're actually going to build that screen. I'm going to build one and actually do a demonstration on that one. Keep in mind, when I do that demonstration, it has to be done pre-recorded due to the fact that I can't do that live stream in the basement. It's not going to show up. It's going to come up majorly gritty. If this one's not coming up gritty already, I'm actually going to do do a pre-recorded version of this one too also. So we have a live version of this and a pre-recorded version of this one. We have two versions of this one. But I had to show you that real quick. I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to take it outside. We're going to do a demonstration outside on it. Now, like I said, we usually don't suggest you using this early in the morning, but this is just out of curiosity to see what we can get away with. Let's do, let's see. I'm going to bring out the 1500 lumen projector too outside. I can't be outside too long because, like I said, I run the risk of having some complications, but I don't need all that today. This is better than basically doing the demonstration outside in the back, because when I'm outside in the back, it's really difficult for me to be out there. All right, let me get this thing in because, like I said, let me make sure we don't have any complications today. And I guess that's the end of the demonstration. Just want to show you that real quick. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I gotta go. Thank you for your time, and God bless.